This is Esti reporting for Prime Time Radiance, and we are here with Alan Broner, or should I say Dr. Alan Broner. This person in front of me right here has also taught for many years at NYU Dental School, and he has his own practice, and he has now perfected some type of food that we're going to learn about here that is, I can't say for myself, I know, but my writers have told me, have tried. Jack's Gourmet. Can you tell us how you started?
Well, we started Jack's Gourmet actually by me meeting Jack, the chef. I took one of his cooking classes. I was more than impressed with being a professor myself, the quality of his teaching, and even more so the quality of the food that he served. It was a class on pairing meat and beers, and even though I'm not a beer drinker, I was very, very impressed. Enough so that I took a second course with Jack on pairing cheeses and wines. And I thought I knew something about that too, but there's always something to learn from an expert. At that class, Jack and I imbibed a substantial amount of the elixir, and one thing led to another, and I challenged a professional chef, a graduate of CIA, to a jerk chicken throwdown. The outcome is not even important, except that it forged a friendship that went way beyond student and teacher. And I asked Jack to teach me how to make pastrami. So we cured our own briskets and made corned beef, and then took it to the next level. We went out in my backyard here and used the smoker, and we made outstanding pastrami like I never ate before. We started to serve it to friends, neighbors, and they were just blown away with the quality, and even some real experts tasted our pastrami and thought it was worthy of being marketed. I then asked Jack if he would be willing to teach me how to make sausage. And right here in his kitchen we started making sausage. I bought a sausage stuffer, and we invited people to come over and taste our sausage, and they said, "What's wrong with you guys? Why aren't you selling this stuff?" And
you created right here in your own home. How has the product been received by people who have bought it from the stores?
Well, that's an interesting story. You know, we decided to launch our product at Kosher Fest 2010. I had no idea if we would even be noticed amongst the giant companies that are there for years. So I asked, actually, and this may sound funny, but I asked that we have the booth, a corner booth right next to the restrooms. I figured for all the people that are going to be going to the restroom, they can't help but notice us. We're going to be right in their face. Well, the aroma coming from our booth was so outstanding that we didn't need to have any other attraction. And people saw our branding, tasted our food, were so amazed by it that they wanted to know how come they have never seen us before on their shelves. And we had to explain that this was our launch. So they would say, "You mean this is the first time you're at Kosher Fest?" So we said, "It's the first time we've been anywhere. It's the first time the public is tasting our product," and they were just amazed. The person who was amazed the most, and I'm a little bit embarrassed, that this woman came over and started asking me questions about our product, and I spoke to her like I would speak to any other lady, and she then dropped her paraphernalia that she was carrying, and I noticed it was Susie fish pie. She made several trips and sent countless people over to us, and then went on the radio to say that, in her opinion, we were the best in show. So we have definitely been accepted by the public, and I would say that even though the judges didn't recognize us as a new company, we were the people's favorite. The buzz, when I was walking around, people would just look at my hat, which had the logo on it, and they'd say, "Wow, we heard we have to come over to your booth." So we had a tremendous
advertising, and obviously word of mouth is very big with your product. But how else are you using popular tools that reach, the 40-somethings, like Facebook and Twitter and Flickr and YouTube?
Well, we do have a Facebook presence. There's a Jack's Gourmet, and I encourage people to visit it because we do give cooking tips and recipes. How to use most people think that you just take our product and put it on a bun with a topping, but there's many, many ways you can use a sausage other than that. My wife slices them into soups, and they are just to die for. One of the nicest things that happened to us being recognized was that we were invited by the Herzog Company to participate in their annual kosher food and wine experience. they only really invite restaurants and caterers, people who prepare food for a living. We are a manufacturer of food. We don't actually have a place that we prepare dishes. And I think we surprised everybody when we were serving chorizo tacos with guacamole and salsa fresca. And we also served slider buns with our bratwurst and, let's see, we had tarragon mustard and caraway sauerkraut. So people would come, the lines for our food were huge, considering how many caterers were there. They came back to us for seconds. All of the major chefs came by to say hello. David Kolotkin of Prime Grill, Chef Nathan of Abigail's, of course Susie Fishbein stopped by because she loves our stuff. Jamie Geller stopped by at our booth. Everybody wanted to know, where is our restaurant? Where can they come and get our food? And we said, I'm sorry, we're not a restaurant. So it's a tremendous compliment that we were invited to be at that event. And I was just at a wine tasting event yesterday where the Herzog people said we'll be invited back for next year. We do have a Twitter presence, and we're looking forward to putting some stuff on YouTube very soon.
Question which we all want to know, what's coming up next, or in the next 6 months to year that you guys are going to be putting out there?
Well, we are developing some new products. I can't give you a timetable exactly when they're going to be ready, but I know there is a demand for chicken and turkey products because people would like to keep the fat content down. I know there is a demand for no nitrate products, which hopefully soon we're going to have available for caterers and restaurants. But I think you're going to see some new products at Kosher Fest 2011. We're going to be introducing some new things there. And as our website is being completed, we're probably going to introduce some new products on the website, which may not be available for distribution just yet.
Here's a question for you. People in other parts of the country, where can they get your product right now?
I wish I had a complete list of the places where we're available. We do have distribution across the country, and now we're an international company. A pallet of our products have just been sent to Panama. And the person who's sent to Panama is interested in other Central American and South American countries also. I know there's demand for our product up in Canada. And these things will happen in time. We are still a fledgling company. We've only been in existence since October of 2010. So look forward to a lot of new things, and I'm sure they're all going to meet the standard of Jack Gourmet, and it's going to be top-of-the-line products.
So where can people tell us where we can find you online?
Well, I hope that as we complete our website that we will have at least a partial listing of the many places where we are. It's impossible. I'm trying to get our distributors to let us know exactly all of the places. It's not so easy to be able to gather that information, but we're trying our best. Oh,
good. But online, let's say somebody, a friend of mine, your Twitter handle, your Facebook.
Oh, there's no question that they can contact me at Jack's Gourmet on Twitter, and I can get back to them because I can always look into exactly in their location what's available. Yeah, they can send us a note in Jack's Gourmet on Facebook. And there's always our info at jacksgourmetkosher.com where they can send us a letter and ask where they're located. But please, when you ask us, where can we get your product, please let us know where you live. It's very interesting when we get these, hi, I hear your product is great, where can I get it? And I have to write back to them, okay, can you give me a clue where you live?
We'll make sure when we tell people that please put your zip code and state, city, state. Thank you so much, Alan, and it's just so nice to hear from you, and we look forward to hearing more about you and more exposure of Jack's Gourmet amongst foodies across all backgrounds.
Well, thank you very much for coming to my home and interviewing me, and I hope everybody gets a chance at least to try Jack's Gourmet once. I'm sure if you try it once, you're going to love it.
Thank you.